What's up, guys? Sam Taggart with D2D Experts, and we're out here driving an area, and sometimes it's fun to knock with a little flair. Some people think like, oh, I gotta go in my polo and this and that, and if your company says knock with a uniform and that's the rule, then great. But sometimes I like to give it a little extra love. Why? Because it's all about your mindset. It's all about how you're going into a neighborhood. So when I drive a neighborhood, I'm like, all right, I'm cruising, I'm looking at homes. I'm like, if I'm selling roofs, I'm looking at roofs. If I'm selling solar, I'm looking at south-facing trees. If I'm looking at alarms, I'm like, where are my signs at? And I'm gonna cruise a neighborhood and I'm gonna be like, getting that music on, right? So I'm gonna bust in, I'm gonna plug in, and I'm gonna say, let's pump it up. Because if I'm scouting a neighborhood, first rule is don't scout too long, right? Some people are like, I'm gonna drive around this neighborhood for 45 minutes. I'm like, no, I'm gonna drive up my street, then I'm gonna knock, and that's it. And kind of take it slow. And what I'm doing is I'm just like mentally saying, that's a deal, that's a deal, that's a deal, they're home, that's a deal. Because if I can mentally, literally augment the future and I can create my reality and manifest my deals before I even show up, then look at that. So now I get out and I park, right? So I'm gonna start at the edge right here. And it's super important that when you park, you say, okay, I'm not gonna sit and park. I got in the shade, it's gonna feel so good. And then this is what a lot of people do is they grab their phone and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna sit here and peruse through Instagram for a minute. Oh, I got some emails. Oh, I better follow up. You know, I'm gonna hang out. That's a common mistake that people make is they're like chilling in their car when your money, that's in the doors. Like that's like, you gotta go hit homeowners. So you're sitting here perusing, you're like, oh, I gotta make a couple calls. And then before you know it, an hour's gone by, 2 hours gone by. That's money on the table. So the rule of thumb, you put it in park, you throw on your badge, you get out of the car, and you say, let's get it. So it is literally a sprint to the first door. And that's literally setting up the intention of like, it's like, I'm intending to get deals today. Because if you're sitting there parked and you're sitting there kind of scrolling through, like what your intention is getting through the day, but the mindset a top performer has is they put it in park, they run to their first door because my intention is to get deals today. So it's little things that you're telling yourself of how you're prospecting that neighborhood, how you're driving to that neighborhood, how you're firing yourself up, what you're manifesting going into the neighborhood that's going to make you a top performer. Like again, I'm Sam Taggart. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're here to literally change lives. We're here to make you more money, change people's career paths so that you can be a top performer too. Subscribe today, share this video if you got some value, and we'll see you guys on the next video.